Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In this sponsored edition of our Gem Hunter series, we're going to cover Volt Inu. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the channel. Do be sure that you're subscribed. Click that bell icon so you're notified when new media comes out, and always be up to date on our Gem Hunter series, as well as our ongoing portfolio trackers and live streams. Really, I try to provide a lot of value on this channel for you, not just for me. Let's take a look at this, though. Volt Inu. You may have heard of it. It may just sound like another Inu coin, like another dog coin. And, I wouldn't fault you for thinking that. But this is one of those few projects where I think that if you take a look at the white paper and we take a look at its initial pitch and outline, it starts to make just a little bit more sense. That said, before I jump into the main content and show you anything, you need to know I'm not trying to tell you to buy anything. I'm not trying to tell you that you shouldn't do your own research. No, on the contrary, you need to do your own research. Am I going to show you the red screen? Yep. You have to do your own due diligence. You have to make sure that you're making the best possible choices for you and your portfolio and your investing goals. You can't just leave it to somebody on YouTube to tell you what to think or what to do, and certainly not how to invest your hard-earned crypto or your hard-earned dollars. Especially right now, I know people are feeling they're feeling this thing of inflation and debasement of fiat currency. So, do your own due diligence. Make sure you don't get wrecked. Let's jump straight into it, though. This is the Volt Inu website. It's voltinu.in, which is kind of cool. They got a lot of little self-referential jokes there. It's pretty good stuff. You can find it at voltinu.in. And as per usual, any one of the links that you see me covering in this review is available down in the description of this video, whether you're on YouTube or on odyssey.com or on library. You can find those links in the description of this video, so you never have to wonder, how am I going to find this stuff? It's always there for you. I want you to be empowered to make the best decisions and do all of your own research. But voltinu.in, it's available on the Ethereum network. It's available on Binance Smart Chain with the contract addresses front and center, as well as the main coin art. There are also links to DEX tools and the primary DEXs that you would use to purchase these, right? So there's Unicrypt right there, and the specific forwarding over to Uniswap and to PancakeSwap, as well as the link to the token trackers on the block explorers for both Ethereum and BSC. Buy on Uniswap, buy on PancakeSwap. It's always funny they say buy on BSC when they mean PancakeSwap. There is no BSC swap. There's PancakeSwap, but whatever. It's just, the brevity. And then they've got all the links to their socials right there, Telegram and Twitter. No messing around. They're not going to tell you to go join some other social media platform if they're not actively tending to it. So it's all right there. You can check those links out. But I mentioned that the white paper, I think, is actually kind of impressive here. They've got an introduction here, but it's actually gone over in their white paper as well. Again, link is in the description, or you can just check it out by following the link to the main website. They've got a splash page, Volt Inu, white paper. The introduction is the same as before, that it's a hyperdeflationary token that aims to invest in multiple asset classes such as NFTs, nodes, altcoins, staking, and farming of stablecoins. But unlike other farming as a service projects, this investment diversity allows to mitigate risk. That's their intention anyway. That's what they aim to do. The utility is they currently have a partnership with CryptoCart. Now, who is CryptoCart? If you're not familiar with CryptoCart, well, you may have seen me talk about various services that are similar to CryptoCart, such as coincards.com, which I've used. I haven't used CryptoCart, but now I'm kind of interested in doing so because I see that they're willing to help with liquidity on projects like this. But here is CryptoCart right here. Over 1,700 different vendors. Look at that. Dozens of pages just stacked with not just Adidas, but Adidas Great Britain, Adidas Malaysia, Cartão Presente, Presente, Singapore. You got all these different areas of the world that are served by CryptoCart.cc, and a link to that is in the description as well. This is not a sponsored video by CryptoCart, by the way. I just see that it's very clear that if you have Volt Inu, or if you're interested in Volt Inu, there's a real world way to spend those coins if you want to contribute to that circular crypto economy by using Volt Inu at the point of sale. You can get gift cards to almost anything, over 1,700 vendors, and it's just a massive list that they have over there. It's just very impressive. So I love that they already have that available today. That's a current partnership that's already in place. They have a play to earn game on its way. Is it available yet? No, not just yet, but they intend to make it the in-game currency and allow for swapping of NFTs, just have it become the main, just continue to be the main currency for that ecosystem, even though it also offers some kind of rewards, right? Because it does that farming as a service, right? Liquidity paid out and liquidity rewards paid out to holders of the coin. You can also just use it as the in-game currency and potentially earn in that currency when they have their play to earn title launched. They also intend to have a launch pad and incubator. They say that given the impressive growth that they've had so far, the development of Launchpad and Incubator could only create a win-win scenario. So yeah, the Volt Army, which is a hashtag I'm going to have to use here for this video, can bring a very interesting input and exposure to a new and promising project. Well, all new and promising projects. I think they're right? As soon as you gain any kind of a fund by working together to build up a market cap of a project, it does make sense to invest in other promising projects and to create more of an ecosystem in which the cryptocurrency and blockchain industries can thrive. It's no longer about just the one project or just the holders of the one token. It then becomes a building play, right? Creating an ecosystem that isn't just a walled garden, isn't just a sandbox, isn't just gate kept by the former TradFi interests, right? The institutions and the governments that control everything else, but it becomes much more grassroots. So I really appreciate that that's something that's on the roadmap. Is it built yet? No, not quite, but it is something they intend to do. And the current market cap, I think, may justify that. We'll take a look in a minute. Current roadmap, though, they had the Telegram launch, all the basics, right? Have over 1,000 holders. They smashed that goal very, very quickly. They're on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. Of course, they're verified on Etherscan. They are now in the process of acquiring nodes, trading altcoins, acquiring NFTs, buybacks and burns, rebranding, community contests, various other exchange listings, right? Shiba Swap listings, and then, of course, releasing the white paper. The BSC bridge, the centralized exchange listings, 10,000 holders, they smashed that goal as well, and they're on their way towards smashing 50,000 holders, unique holders of the token. Let's take a look here on their Solidity.finance contract audit. They were successfully audited at the end of 2021, literally December 29th of 2021. So that is available and public and, again, listed in the description of this video for you to take a look at, and I highly suggest, I strongly recommend that you do. Here's the audit findings summary. They said there's one possible attack vector, and I think this is important to highlight and important to let you know that it's not the most grave problem. Right? So I'm going to read through this really fast so you see exactly what it is that I mean by that. Let me make that fully visible. But they say the liquidity pool address is not excluded from the rewards, which will cause extra tokens to be unaccounted for in the liquidity pool. So that means that the liquidity pool itself will receive rewards because it is holding tokens actively. And then it goes on to say these extra tokens are prone to a theft of liquidity attack. However, this impact would be the impact this would have on the project overall is very minor. So kudos, they passed their audit with flying colors, at least from Solidity.finance. There is no secondary audit right now, but this is the CoinGecko page for Volt INU. The ticker symbol is Volt. You see that there are contracts listed for both Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. You can check right there on CoinGecko. I really love using it. We have it as a regular fixture in our show. You can see right there, the coin supply is 69. Get this, not million, not billion, not trillion, 69 sextillion. Obviously, they're having a laugh. Obviously, they're playing this off as a joke. But you know what isn't a joke? The fully diluted valuation of the whole market cap. Right there at $40 million for fully diluted value. They've actually gotten some serious interest, right? Certainly the grassroots, it's not one of those tentpole or VC-backed projects where it's crossed the $1 billion threshold in its market cap or $10 billion or whatever. It's not nearing that at all, but it does have enough interest that they've really built up some value there. So kudos to them. Last 24 hours had a really sharp drop off there. So it may have been some kind of trading attacks at that point. But that's just the last 24 hours. I'm so impressed by what I'm seeing in their ecosystem with the partnership so far that I already added it into one of our public portfolios on the Mind Your Biz live stream show. We call it the junk drawer. It's where we have all of our meme coins, have all of our kind of long shot, moonshot coins, Saitama Inu, Floki Inu, a lot of the other Inu coins are here. So without talking about them specifically, Volt Inu has been added. And if you want to see us place our first paper trade here so that we show a position and show its performance over time, then please do come back for the next live stream where I'm going to add that live during the live stream. And we're going to see how it performs, how it stacks up. Last 7 days, though, just talking about current price action, has been pretty exciting. Several other coins have recovered, but not to the tune of 22%. Volt Inu is actually showing a lot of resilience. It's actually showing really great price action compared to everything else that I've just placed in this portfolio. So I'm excited to go over that. The DEX tools listing for both Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum are listed down below in the description of this video. And then a couple of press releases from Bloomberg as well as NASDAQ, where they're going over the CryptoCart.cc partnership, which we already talked about earlier. There's also investing.com that talked about Pancake Swap listing and talking about the bridging that was taking place in early January of this year. So a lot going on there. Guys, we're coming up on about 10 minutes, and I just want to wrap this one up by saying, based on what I can see so far of Volt Inu, I find no fault in this project as you compare it to other long shot or moonshot coins, any other projects that have a bit more of the mimetic quality, right? They and a bit of the, I won't call it pumpamentals, but farming as a service, right, where they're attempting to inject rewards into static holding of a coin and then trying to build up an ecosystem around it because they secured the bag, so to speak, right? They got enough people into the ecosystem and they've built up the market cap of the coin enough that they now have a small fund to work with and to build up that the rest of that ecosystem. So I know that I've missed a couple things. Certainly, I don't see any public-facing team. So that, for me, is kind of like, I wish that it was more obvious that there was a more public team or that there was a developer group that was more easy to find based on just the website and the white paper. But they are active on Twitter and they are active on Telegram. So it's not like they can't be reached. It's just that it's one of those things that even though the smart contract comes back as solid, there's always in the back of our minds, when we don't see a team, most of us think like, is there risk of rug pull? Well, if I don't see a public team, there could always be risk of rug pull. It could always be there, like in our minds, we think this, right? So I'd love to see a little bit more of that. That said, I'm a little bit ignorant to all of the history of every single tweet and every single Telegram post they've ever made. So if you're curious about that and you want to answer that question, then by all means, jump in, take a look at the Twitter, take a look at the Telegram. Let me know what you find as well. Are you excited about this project? Do you hold this project? What do you think about Volt Inu? Based on me being able to show it to you during this sponsored review. Again, do I hold the token itself? No, not right now. I might pick some up in the future because they're building a lot. And because I see the utility. Like if I needed to use the coin, if I needed to divest some of my profits from a project like this, it's really easy to do by just using CryptoCart. So I personally, I'm actually considering it now. And I know a couple of my friends who work in the space and who do review media who have gone in on Volt Inu after taking a look at it. I get it. So you tell me what you think though. Would you hold it? Do you think that they're going to make good on that play to earn game ecosystem build? Are they going to actually successfully incubate a new project? What do you think? Tell me after you've done a little bit of research in the comments. Be vocal. You guys are out of control and I'm here for it. Remember that you're the reason I make this media. I love your face. Remember to stay private and mind your biz.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. Remember to check out mindyour.biz where you can sign up for Mind Your Biz Insiders, our occasional newsletter where we don't spam you. We do send out occasional important information, including flash sales and important deals on privacy-preserving technology. This is one of the ways that we can talk to you uncensored and without the oversight of third-party media platforms. You can also check out the Mind Your Biz phone as well as merch or sign up to become an affiliate for either one. Anything sold directly on the mindyour.biz website, you can earn a percentage of. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. You're the reason I make this media. I love your face. Remember to stay private and mind your biz.